Today, we're exploring a fundamental, yet often misunderstood concept: true happiness. We'll dive into what really means to be happy, how to cultivate it, and why it's so much more than just feeling good all the time. Happiness isn't a destination we arrive at. It's an ongoing journey of discovery. It's about following your heart, exploring your interests, and having the courage to pursue what truly resonates with you. This may mean trying new experiences, learning new skills, or challenging your long-held beliefs. It's about being open to change and growth, even when it's uncomfortable. Now, here's something that may surprise you. Being kind to yourself is a crucial part of happiness. Yet, it's something we're rarely taught. School teaches us algebra and history, but not how to live with ourselves and embrace who we are. Isn't it ironic that one of the most important life skills is often overlooked in our education? Self-acceptance means acknowledging our flaws and mistakes without harsh self-judgment. It's about recognizing that we're worthy of love and respect, regardless of our achievements or shortcomings. This may involve practices like positive self-talk, mindfulness, or setting realistic expectations for ourselves. But let's be real, being gentle and kind with yourself is not easy by any means. It's simple when everything's going well, when we're winning at life, when we have a high salary or a happy relationship. The real challenge comes when life throws us curveballs. That's when self-compassion becomes most crucial, yet most difficult. Here's a key point to remember. Happiness is never about following others or getting their approval. We often associate happiness with external achievements. But true lasting happiness stems from internal factors like personal growth, meaningful relationships, and a sense of purpose. Now you may think, if happiness comes from within, shouldn't it be easy and intuitive? But that's not the case. You have to dig deeper within yourself to really know who you are. It's an ongoing practice, not a one-time achievement. For some, it may not take long. For others, it may take a while. There's no one-size-fits-all timeline, and it's essential to be patient and kind to ourselves as we navigate this process. Let me share a scenario that illustrates this journey. Imagine you've been working in a high-stress corporate job for years. The salary is great, but you feel unfulfilled and constantly stressed. You always had a passion for writing, but never pursued it seriously because you believed it wasn't practical. One day, you decide to enroll in a creative writing course on weekends. You start writing short stories and sharing them online. The positive feedback and sense of accomplishment you feel are amazing. Encouraged by the response, you begin dedicating more time to writing, even considering it as a potential career shift. After several months of balancing your job and writing, you realize that your passion for storytelling is too strong to ignore. Despite the financial uncertainty, you decide to leave your corporate job and pursue a career as a freelance writer or author. Even though the initial transition is challenging, you find immense joy and fulfillment in your new career. You wake up excited to write and create every day. The stress and unhappiness you felt in your previous job fade away, replaced by a deep sense of purpose and contentment. Now let's consider another scenario, this time involving relationships. Imagine you're in a long-term relationship that seems perfect on the outside. However, deep down, you feel that something is missing. You and your partner have grown apart over the years. The connection that once brought you joy has weakened. You decide to have an honest conversation with your partner about your feelings. Together, you both acknowledge the growing distance and agree to work on reconnecting. You start spending more quality time together, trying new activities, and rediscovering shared interests. Despite your efforts, you realize that the emotional gap is too significant to bridge. After much reflection and difficult conversations, you both decide to part ways amicably. This decision, though painful, feels right because it allows both of you to pursue true happiness. After the breakup, you focus on self-growth and healing. You take up hobbies and activities that bring you joy and start meeting new people. Eventually, you meet someone who shares your interests and values. This new relationship feels different. It's built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and genuine connection. In your new relationship, you feel deeply understood and valued. The joy and fulfillment you experience together are unlike anything you felt before. You realize that true happiness in a relationship comes from being with someone who truly resonates with you and supports your growth and well-being. These scenarios illustrate a crucial point. Living true to yourself and pursuing what makes you happy, even when it's not common, cool, or unpopular, requires courage. It often means going against societal norms and others' expectations. The courage to be authentic comes from a strong sense of self and the conviction that living in alignment with your true self is more important than conforming to others' expectations. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to encourage you. Don't let fear of the unknown or the comfort of routine hold you back. Take a deep breath. Identify that burning desire within you and take that first step. Remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the messiness, celebrate the milestones, and know that a life filled with purpose and fulfillment awaits. My dear friends, your happiness won't be the same with my happiness. Your happiness will be uniquely yours. So never abandon your happiness by living according to others' expectations. This is your life. Be proud and make the most out of it by living true to yourself and have the courage to pursue your dreams. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to my podcast and leave a review on your favorite platform. And if you're feeling generous, share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And until next time, stay awesome, stay limitless, and stay you.